Now we'll discuss the problems in the arrays. This is the problem list as we have already seen earlier. So in arrays and hashing, we'll see contains duplicate, valid anagram, two sum, group anagrams, top k frequent elements, encode and decode strings, product of array except self, longest consecutive sequence. And now we will see this contains duplicate. First we will see the problem, try to understand the thing, and then we will code it in lead code. So that's how we'll be doing it. First thing is like contains duplicate. So given an integer array nums, return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, and return false if every element is distinct. So that is what we have to do. For example, if we have 1 2 3 1, so 1 appears twice, so therefore it is true. Suppose we have 1 2 3 4, then there is no duplicate element, therefore it is false. Okay, so now we'll try to understand the problem and see how it is to be done. So first, the problem statement: you are given an integer array called nums. Your task is to determine whether any number appear more than once in the array. So what we have to do, return true when at least one value appears two or more times, and return false when every value in the array appears only once. Once again, example is like nums has 1 2 3 1, so it is true. Why? Because 1 is appearing two times. Explanation: the number 1 appears twice, index 0 is 1, index 3 is 1. Since at least one number is repeated, the result is true. Okay, once again, example 2, if you have 1 2 3 4, it is false. Why? So like every number appears exactly once, so there is no duplicate value, so the result is false. Example 3, suppose the nums is 1 1 1 3 3 4 3 2, this thing. Okay, the output is true. Explanation: several values appear more than once. 1 appears 3 times, 3 appears 3 times, 4 appears twice, 2 appears twice. Because duplicates exist, the function returns true. Understanding the requirement: the problem does not ask us to count the number of duplicates, it identify every duplicate, return the duplicated value, return the indices of the duplicate. It does not ask us to do this. What it asks us to do, it only asks one question: does at least one duplicate exist? Therefore, as soon as we find one repeated number, we can immediately return true. We do not need to continue checking the rest of the array. I hope the problem statement is understood now. Then what is a duplicate? A duplicate is a value that appears more than once. For example, 5285. The value 5 is duplicate because it appears at two different positions. By contrast, 5287 contains no duplicate because every value appears exactly once. I think this is very important to understand. And then let's go ahead. Now, what is a set? A set is a data structure that contains only unique values. In Python, a set can be created using hash set is equal to set. This is what you have to do. Initially, the set is empty. We can add values using hash set dot add 5. Now the set will contain 5. So if you do hash set is equal to set, then you will have an empty set, and then you can add value by doing hash set dot add 5. Then it will have 5. Now if we add 5 again, hash set dot add 5 once again, if we do, the set still contains only 5. Why? Because it is set, so a set does not does not store duplicate copies of the same value. You can do hash set dot add 6, then you will be able to store it, but duplicate values will not be allowed. Now why is a set useful here? We can use a set to remember all the numbers we have already visited. For every number in the array, check whether it is already present in a set. Number 2, if it is already present, then the number has appeared before. Okay, therefore it is duplicate. If it is not present, add to the set. This is what the algorithm is that we'll be doing. For example, nums is equal to 1 2 3 1. Okay, the process is visit 1, not seen before, add 1. Okay, now we have added. Visit 2, not seen before, add 2. Now visit 3, not seen before, add 3. Now visit 1, already present, therefore duplicate is found. I hope this process is understood. This is what we'll be doing in the code as well. Next, membership checking. Python allows us to check whether a value exists in a set using in keyword. Okay, in keyword. If n in hash set, this asks if the value stored in n already present in the hash set. Example 1 2 3, n is equal to 2. The expression n in hash set evaluates to true because 2 is already in the hash set. I hope this is well understood. Now Boolean values. A function returns a Boolean result. A function results a Boolean result. A Boolean can have two values, true or false. In this problem, true if we will return true if a duplicate exists, else we'll return false, no duplicate exists. I hope this is understood. Now what is the main idea of the solution? We create an empty set called hash set Then we move through the array one number at a time. For each number, have I already seen this number? If the answer is yes, then we return true. If the answer is no, then we add the number to the set and continue. If the loop finishes without finding any repeated number, we return false. So this is what is the whole algorithm about. So now we'll see the solution. So what we'll do hash set is equal to set for n in nums. If n in hash set, right, then return true. Else we'll do hash set dot add n, and then we'll return false. I hope this is understood. Now I will explain it step by step, and then at the end we will code it. Okay, so first of all, what we are trying to do here is, like, we are trying to create a set here, as we have already discussed. Why we are trying to create a set? We are trying to create a set because it only stores single values. It will not store duplicate values. Now for n in nums, and nums is the input array which we have been given. So for n in nums, if n is already in the hash set, so as we have seen here in the earlier example, suppose for n in nums 1 2 3 1, okay, if n is already, suppose 1, we have 1 2 3, and now we have come to 1. Suppose so like this it will be. Suppose we have visit 1, we have not seen it before, then we have added 1. Visit 2, we have not seen it before, we have added 2. Now visit 3, we have not seen it before, we have added 3. Now if suppose we have visit 1 once again, it is already present, so therefore duplicate is found. So the same thing is like for n in nums, the input array, if n in hash set, if it is already in hash set, then return true because the duplicate is found. If it is not in hash set, then like hash set dot add n, we are adding it to the set. If this is not the thing, return false. I hope this code is understood, but anyhow I will try to explain it once again. Now first is like importing list. From typing import list, this imports list from Python typing module. It used for hints, that is okay, blah blah blah. Now for example, nums is equal to 1 2 3 1. Now I think these things are not required. Now yes, we can start from here, creating an empty set. Hash set is equal to set. This creates an empty set. This set will store every number that has already been visited. Initially hash set is empty. Now suppose the array is 1 2 3 1. As we process the array, the set changes as follow. First it was empty, then we have added 1, then we have added 1 and 2, then we have 1 2 and 3. Now when the second one appears, 1 is already inside the set. This tells us that the duplicate exists. So this is what this example is all about. Now looping through the array for n in nums, the loop visits every number in nums. For example 1 2 3 1, the value of n changes as follows. For 1 1 2 2 3 3, for 4 it is 1, because these are the elements in the array. Okay, and this is how we are iterating it. The loop does not need array index because the problem only asks whether a duplicate exists. We only need the values themselves. We don't need to worry about the array indexes. Now what we can do is, actually we can code it in neat code, and then we can see it once again. For suppose this is the problem, this is the same, contains duplicate. So what we can do, hash set is equal to scene, okay, for n nums, if n in hash set, return true. Else what we do, hash set dot add n, else return false. So this is what it is all about. Hash set is equal to c. What does happen? Oh sorry, hash set is set. Now it should work. Yes, I think accepted, and then we can submit it as well. Yes, so I hope this problem was understood. Thank you very much.